So defining leadership is never easy because it means different things to so many people. If I had to try and define it simply, I try to look at it in three parts. So first of all, autonomy and accountability, intuition and instinct, and then finally having a clear vision and humility along the way. So firstly, I think that effective leadership is about creating positive results through other leaders by creating a balanced culture of autonomy and accountability across the entire organization. And balance is the key here. Without that, I don't believe you can truly drive the best performance from your people. Autonomy is about learning from your own mistakes as a leader and ensuring that your team has the space to do the same for themselves as well. Accountability can't just be a buzzword. It has to actually mean something. I'm talking about real accountability. Give your people all the space they need to own their successes and failures while putting your own accountability front and center as well. The second part of that question for me is intuition and instinct. That's the stuff you can't always put down on paper or a whiteboard. It can be very intangible and subtle, but it's no less important a consideration. The only way to build this trait is experience and introspective reflection, and sometimes you've just got to go with your gut, even if it's not the popular decision. So effective leaders make the right call about 80% of the time. For that other 20%, you've got to go back very quickly and correct the mistakes that you're bound to make along the way. And in this area, fear of failure is absolutely lethal to an organization's leader. You've got to trust your instincts and you've got to be ready to make the tough calls whenever you have to. Now the last piece I think you've got to consider might just be the most important one as well. Having a clear vision and humility. I like to think this is pretty self-explanatory. If you've ever been in a leadership role, you understand how critical both of these are when you're trying to build your teams or drive your organization forward. If you aspire to lead one day, I think this is among the most important lessons you'll ever have to master. Your vision sets a tone and marks a destination for others to follow, and your humility sets the example and character in which you'll move towards it. So over the 20 years I've worked at this organization, there's no question that leadership has been a central focus of my career development. It's the people I've worked with that have taught me the most here, and sometimes it was the direct reports in different departments. Other times it was the leaders that I reported into. I always tried hard to learn something from everyone, and I don't imagine any leader is going to get very far if they don't. And this is important. You've got to see leadership as a two-way street that teaches you something but allows you to return it back to those around you as well. Sometimes we do this by example, other times it's through mentorship or through thoughtful coaching. But good leaders understand you've got to give back and put into your organization what you've been able to take from it over the years. And I'll leave you with a final thought that a mentor of mine shared with me prior to moving into this role. He simply said, "Smart people figure it out." What he meant by that was, if you put the right people in place, you're going to become a better leader yourself. Surround yourself with people who have the right passion, curiosity, and intellectual horsepower to win. That's the key. And I think that idea alone has had the most impact on me throughout my career.